In life, it is inevitable that you will be faced with some pretty hefty tasks that, on the surface, seem like a lot. That's because they probably are. The way I discovered to overcome such a task is to divide and conquer. Self-explanatory, but let me explain. For example, let's say my task is my life skills presentation. Now, we know the task, all right? So let's pretend that this piece of paper is my presentation. It is the presentation. So, you see, what you want to do is pick them up the floor and just set them right on the table. Now, you see, the next thing that you want to do, you want to pick these back up and throw it away. It's just a piece of garbage.
Indeed it is. I made sure of it. Now, one thing to keep in mind, that piece of paper was still the presentation, or the task. The issue is it can't be pieced back together, which is a very important step. The process only works if you can tear it apart and then put it back together. It's all about taking it apart and conquering it piece by piece. So this time use scissors. Now it is at this point you need to ask yourself, what do I need to get done? So I need to ask myself, what do I need to get done? I need a script, I need music, it needs to be filmed and edited. Please excuse my horrible handwriting. Now that you've broken the task down, you can just take one piece and slide the rest to the side. Music, we need music. Videos are very awkward without it. Cantina Band, Nintendo games, Kevin MacLeod. And just like that, we're 25% done. There isn't 75% left. You're 25% done. Next, we have a script. Think of the script as an organizer. Yeah, you don't have to make one, but Palpatine didn't just dive headfirst into politics and improvise his way to creating the first galactic empire. This guy had a plan, so you should have one too.
Absolutely perfect!
And thanks to my well thought out plan and common sense, I know that stuff has to be filmed before I can edit it. Speaking of filming, hey, how close do you think we are to having that done?
Relax, man, I'm working on it. I'd say I'm like 75% done.
We have entered the editing phase. Think of the editing phase as the final step of the whole process. You've identified the means of completion, you've taken the task apart, completed each step, and now you're just going back and doing the final touches before you finally put it all back together. And it is at this point I must address that I have created a lot of videos. This is nothing new for me, so I am well within my area of expertise. But what if you find yourself outside of that little comfort zone? What if you don't know how to break down a task because you don't understand it well enough? Well, I am about to show you a powerful tactic that will eliminate these problems all at once and get you back on track.
Yes.
Hey man, I need some help.
Is that so?
You think you can show me how to do this?
Yes.
Just ask for help. You think Palpatine just miraculously figured out how to be a Sith Lord? You ever wonder how he became a master with a lightsaber, much less do front flips with one? Do you think he became one of the most powerful Force wielders in the galaxy all by himself? I mean, look at this!
Nothing will stop the return of the Sith!
He had a kind work colleague who showed him the ropes. So quick recap. Look at the task, examine the requirements to complete it, divide them into smaller tasks, take a step back and look at it again, and conquer it bit by bit. And ask for help. Or don't. You could just do it all by yourself and leave people standing there like...
One man couldn't have done this alone.